So really quickly, hashtags are like the index you see at the back of a book. You know, that bit where hundreds of pages have been categorised. So if you only want to read that one page about Mary Queen of Scots, you can find it super quick on page 57. Well, using hashtags on Instagram is similar. Firstly, hashtags tell fellow Instagrammers what your content is about. But secondly, they act as a mechanism or an index to help them find your posts. In this video, I will show you the 5 best ways to use Instagram hashtags right now to focus your posts and become more efficient and effective on Instagram. So you ready? Let's get started. So the hashtags you use within your posts need to realistically reflect your post content. Don't force your posts to fit into hashtags that are popular or happen to be convenient that day. For example, don't join the 48.2 million posts on Throwback Thursday if you're posting about the castle you're visiting today, but it just happens to be a Thursday. It won't do you any favours and will just look like you don't know what you're doing. So work within your niche, and the bonus is people will find you. I believe gaining Instagram followers is about quality over quantity. If your niche is English Civil War armour, then use it and find people who are into it as much as you to interact with. But just a quick warning, make sure your niche hashtag is what you think it is, because I've lost count of how many times a history related one is actually about a TV programme. So be careful with that one. So this is about how to use hashtags in a way to get the best exposure for that post you've worked really, really hard on. When I first started, I used all the big hashtags because my thinking was that's where everyone is. The only problem with this theory was that's where everyone is. So competition is massive and getting noticed is hard. So the latest thinking is to intentionally balance big, medium and small hashtags. So here's the advice. Aim for around 15 hashtags per post. Always have 1 to 2 big hashtags like hashtag history, but 50% should be in the 500 to 5,000 post category, and then the rest between 5,000 and 100,000 posts. By balancing your hashtags, getting some momentum in the smaller ones, it may increase your chances of being picked up by the elusive Instagram algorithm in the medium, then perhaps the large ones. It's great to be social with your followers, but do you do the same in hashtags? Because I know I didn't for quite a while. So building on the advice to go niche with your hashtags, choose a couple to focus your efforts on. Get in there amongst it, post, like and comment on all the great stuff in there and try to become the top performer in that hashtag. By hanging out and mingling in a focused way, you'll likely find more people to follow and more who want to follow you too. A hashtag search will certainly bring up accounts similar to your topic of choice. In one super handy place, you can go into these posts, especially those at the top, and see which hashtags they're using. Which one seems to be performing? Are there any new ones that you hadn't thought of? People with a large following are great sources of inspiration and information. Plus, if they've been at it for a while, how helpful that they are blazing that hashtag trail for you. Okay, so this final one is not sexy, but it will make you more efficient, effective, and save you time. Hashtags can be confusing and time consuming. If you're thinking of them for every post and trying to remember if hashtag Tudors or hashtag the Tudors or hashtag the Tudor dynasty was the best performer last time, you're going to go a bit mad. So create a list in a notebook of large, medium and small hashtags related to your topic down the left-hand side. On the other side, leave enough room to make notes about your performance in it over time and how you feel about it. This is a slow burner, I'm afraid. But think about things like, is it still working for you? Has the hashtag grown? To complement this, and because 99% of Instagram is done on a phone, you could also create a note on your phone with blocks of hashtags ready to copy and paste, and when necessary edit, straight into your Instagram post. So I'll always leave you with a bonus tip. If you're using Instagram stories, add your hashtags first, not too many, then create a graphic like maybe a love heart, and use your fingers to widen it to sit over the top, because that way you get a cleaner image, but you still get the hashtags. I know to some of you this will sound really detailed, but the way I see it, you've spent ages curating the perfect image and caption. So getting down in the weeds with hashtags is a way to maximise the chances of more people seeing and interacting with your fabulous posts. I hope this is helpful. As always, I'd love to know your thoughts on this and how you get on. You can drop me a comment below or get in touch at Elizabeth_Britpolitics on Instagram. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post videos to help you maximise and monetize your own fabulous content on history and politics, as well as study resources on British history and politics. Plus, there's lots more over at www.britpolitics.co.uk. So catch up with you soon, and bye for now.